Hi guys, and this is my review of The Mandalorian, Season 2, Episode 2, or should I say Chapter 10, The Passenger. Yeah, so not much happens in this episode, but man, at the end, it gets pretty intense. That's all I'm gonna say, so it basically begins with, the Mandalorian not being able to find other Mandalorians since after, running into the sheriff in the previous episode. Yeah, he didn't really turn out to be a proper Mandalorian. He just found that armor, which we all know who that belongs to, Boba Fett. And we still don't know if that person who we seen in the first episode at the end was Boba Fett, but we're still gonna have to wait and see. Because I've actually seen a few people review this. I mean, review the first episode of Mandalorian, and a lot of them are saying that it's Boba Fett, and it's kind of hard not to think that. Also, I'm not really a huge Star Wars fan, what I said in like the first review, so I can't even think of other characters anyway. But I bet there's some people out there who might think it's someone else, but I don't know. Because most of the reviews that I've seen, like, they're saying it's Boba Fett, like me, so yeah. We'll just see where that goes. But yeah, in this episode, he's still continuing his journey to find more Mandalorians, but the mechanic is able to help him with that. Well, possibly, since he doesn't really get to reach the person who actually seen the Mandalorians, because they kind of end up getting stuck somewhere. But yeah, we'll just see. I'm just gonna say how everything goes anyway. So the mechanic is gambling with this alien, and then she asks the Mandalorian to put some money into it, and which then she wins, and then that's when the alien gives the information about being more Mandalorians, which the mechanic kind of says that because she speaks the language. But there's also a catch that he's not going to be able to. Oh man, I can't remember what you call it, but also he's going to need to bring a passenger with him that has babies. Which, oh god, Baby Yoda in this episode, man. Oh, so dark. Yeah, I'll talk about that a bit later with what Baby Yoda does throughout this episode. Man, but yeah. Is it like light speed or something? What I was trying to say before, like he can't really do that because that will kill the babies. But yeah, the deal was like, because basically like this frog lady, she has like these babies that she needs to get back to her husband, back to where she lives. And the mechanic said that you need to get her back to her home, and she kind of bets her life on that, even though she's known for the person for like 10 minutes. But I guess she says like she's a good judge of character. Maybe that's why she trusted the Mandalorian when she first met him. And of course he had the baby as well, so that gave a lot away what kind of person he was. Especially since he got into all this trouble because of Baby Yoda. Like he wanted to save the baby from its fate. So the mechanic could already judge what kind of character he was just by having that baby. But yeah. So yeah, he needs to get this frog lady and her fertilized children to the destination, but is not really able to use light speed, so he kind of gets in a bit of trouble when he runs into some patrol people, and they're asking him stuff, but he's not really able to do it because he had to have a few things turned off what he would normally have. And then they eventually start to get to the point where they're finding out who he actually is because he's not able to do the things to verify stuff. So, the Mandalorian just runs through it. Lol. Then end up crashing. And can I even really say spoilers in this episode? Because like I said, when it comes to the story, not much happens there since they get trapped for most of the episode. Because after the Mandalorian crashes, like they just lose him, but then they end up smashing down to this cave area where these creepy things are. That's all I'm gonna say for now. Also, I haven't really said about Baby Yoda, but yeah, Baby Yoda. I don't know if I should say spoilers or not, but yeah, Baby Yoda basically eats other babies in this episode. That sounds a bit dark, man. Baby Yoda eating other babies, which you can see on the bottom left. Baby Yoda's eating something, but that's actually a fertilized baby from the frog lady. And then later on, when they discover these other creatures, Baby Yoda also eats them as well, but he mainly eats the the frog lady's fertilized babies in this episode. I think he eats like 3 in total, and then like these creatures that they encounter at the end, Baby Yoda eats one of them, and just what happens from him doing that, from the baby doing that, from Baby Yoda doing that. Man, lol. But yeah, since they crashed, like I guess the mother is still asking for help. Like, but you know, I guess the Mandalorian was like the deal's off. Like after everything that happened, like what could he really do? But then like the frog lady kind of uses one of the broken down droids to talk to him, and saying that like, oh, I thought like Mandalorians keep their word, and she says like something like, I guess that's just stories for children. But then he keeps his word and then does what he can to help the baby. But then a bit later, when I was resting, the frog lady goes to a place where she can, I don't know if that, she basically goes to a place where she can keep warm, and the babies as well. And then I guess the Mandalorian finds it afterwards since he tracks her. And then that's when they get into the area where those creatures are, which they're basically like spider kind of creatures. And man, I've kind of told you guys before how I feel about spiders. Like the way how it just make me feel, man. If I see a spider, God, I'm running out the room. And then these kind of creatures that are like spider kind of creatures, and then you just see like the way how they're spread out in this cave area. It kind of reminds me of Alien, but more like Aliens, right? Where they're like you see those nests, and then there's just like spread out, and then you see one hatch, and then all the others hatch. It was kind of that kind of deal. But then Baby Yoda, oh my god. Since he's not allowed to eat the fertilized babies from the frog, because, the Mandalorian is the one who actually noticed him doing that. The frog didn't notice, but yeah. He basically goes to find something else to eat, while the Mandalorian's putting all the babies back into the thing that, keeps the babies warm and safe. Since they need to get out of that location, because it's not really safe. And it definitely turned out not to be safe. After Baby Yoda eats one of the spider babies, I should say. Spider children. And then all of them just start to hatch, and Baby Yoda's running away. They basically try to get back to the ship, and they're getting chased by all these spiders. Oh my god, that scene. It's like it turned into a horror movie at that point. Oh my god. It turned into a Star Wars horror movie. All those spiders. And then you just see the big spider. Oh my god. I was like, how the hell are we going to get out of this situation with a broken down ship? But yeah, they basically went back to the ship, and you just see the frog lady just hopping around. Like how frogs do. I like how she like grabs her shirt with her tongue. Hello. But yeah, they get back to the ship, but they still get inside. Like, oh my god, that moment got intense. I was thinking like, oh damn, are they gonna get out of this? But then the people who the Mandalorian ran away from before, who was on patrol, they actually save him. And I guess they was gonna arrest him, but they kind of find out some of the good things that he's actually done. So I guess they let him off while saving him at the same time. Cause man, I just didn't think how they're gonna get out of that situation. Also, the frog lady also saves Yoda, Baby Yoda, when a spider nearly gets to Baby Yoda. Little does she know that Baby Yoda's been eating her babies, literally. But yeah, after that, like I guess the Mandalorian's just trying to fix back up the ship, since he kind of asked for help from those patrol people, but they've kind of done enough for him. So, because their goal was to actually arrest him once they found out who he was, but then they also found out like some of the good things that he's actually done. So they just let him off, but it's not like they're gonna do anything else other than that. Like, not gonna help him fix his ship. So he's lucky he got off from that. He could have got arrested. But yeah, he basically fixes the ship so it can get flying again. And then at the end, you just see Baby Yoda. He was able to sneak one of the babies again. So he kind of eats 3 in a row and 1 spider baby. And yeah, that's how it ends. Jesus, Baby Yoda, you're a baby murderer in this episode. I didn't even know what I was going to say. But yeah. I guess that's the whole episode then. I guess he's going to get to the destination in chapter 11 and see if he finds any more Mandalorians. I just don't know how he's going to talk to the husband. Maybe he can use the ship, well, the robot in the ship. But yeah, we'll just see how that goes in the next episode. If he actually finds any Mandalorians. And I don't know if Boba Fett's actually going to follow him, but I don't know where that's going to go for now, if that is Boba Fett. But yeah, guys, that's it for now. I'll see you in the next chapter. Peace, guys, and may the Force be with you.